If you're having solo problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a glitch ain't one. I'm sorry. Sorry. I couldn't resist. So, for anybody doing this new Link Forger glitch on BO7 Endgame, I'm here to show you how to do it solo. I'm not a professional video maker, so this isn't going to be the best video, but it'll get you through it. This is the operator I took in there. He is pretty OP, 66. He's got all the good stuff, Bulldozer, Berserker, Eagle Eye. You can run Gunner. I don't run Gunner because I have 2 free fire weapons, so it's kind of a waste of time. The exotic is Shatter Shield. That's pretty nice. I have 2 free fire weapons, as I said before, so there's going to be no problem with firepower here. I do recommend bringing in the grappling hook on this one. Not the other glitch, but this one, it'll definitely come in handy. You can run Crash Cart. You can run Sentinel Protocol would probably be better. This is the first time I played this glitch, and I beat it, so I'm sure there are more optimum setups and better strategies, but this worked, so here we go. First wave, all you have to do is eliminate 60 enemies, so just fire away, and this wave's pretty easy. There are some ammo crates and stuff. I didn't see any self-revive kits on the map, but I'm sure they're lingering around somewhere if you need one. And there's a little bit of cover. There's the shipping containers there. This isn't really too bad. I mean, you're just going to run around and kill stuff, so pretty self-explanatory. 60 enemies. And that wave is done already. No problem. Wave 2, we're going to get a super tank dog. I think that was a rapper back in the day. True tank dog or something like that. Yeah, we're going to get a real tanky dog. And he's going to spawn in with a bunch of other, regular fear enemies or whatever. But we only got to kill the dog here. And he is pretty tanky, like I said. And he's got a little trick up his sleeve here. Yeah, you'll see in a minute. But all we got to do on this wave is get rid of the dog. I don't want to kill dogs, man. I love my dog. So, as I said, this is my first playthrough, so I'm still kind of figuring things out here, but it went pretty smoothly. Always be replating. Hit them ammo boxes and replate every chance you get. Now we're gonna see the dog's little trick. Oh, he's got a little ballistic shield now, huh? Okay. Well, it wasn't too hard to deal with. I got a little overly aggressive here at the end, but I don't think I went down. I'm just gonna hammer on this dude. I drifted out of the portal before I realized it and got back in there. We're gonna do a loop. Always be replating. Just get out of there, replate, get back in the fight. Boom, he's done. Out of there. We're going on to wave 3, which is similar to wave 1 in the last glitch. It's two circular zones you're going to have to hold down for X amount of time. And the nice part about this, they changed it up a little bit. They're going to, in the little bar up on the left here, you're going to see that they give you a certain percentage that's done. So, well, I'm jumping ahead of myself here. Right now, I'm just walking around. Like I said, this is my first playthrough, so I don't know what the heck's going on while you're seeing me here in live time. I have no idea what's coming or what's going to happen. So, yeah, we're going to have these little zones. Secure the zones. I don't know what the time is, I don't know how long it is, but now you see on this little yellow bar on the left-hand side, they're going to give you a certain percentage, which is nice. So I'm assuming, you could do 50% of this, and if you start getting ganged up on and get beat up on, you could go get out of there and regroup, replate, and go do the other zone you know, whatever, however you want to do it. This one, you know, you can still, same as the last glitch, just find some cover and hide behind it, and usually it's pretty safe. When you're doing that here, it's kind of hard to see the enemies sometimes, so you're going to see me just blindly firing into nowhere. This is zone 2. You got a little kind of a tanky guy there. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to kill him, but it might make it like a little easier if you do it. Again, we just want to hold the zone down until it gets to 100%. Generally, just want to try to find some cover. This is my first playthrough. How many times am I going to say that? I'm a little sloppy, so we could probably make this a lot easier and a lot better after a couple plays and figuring out what works and what doesn't. I do recommend the grappling hook, as I said earlier on this one. It's just going to help you get around a little bit, and there's some elevated platforms that you can jump up to here and there, like that one, and you'll see later on in the glitch, it just comes in a lot comes in handy, or you can use that jumpy thing. All right, unfortunately, I missed the me finishing that zone when I was recording. I hate Xbox, man. They just let me record like 45 seconds at a time. It gets pretty annoying. But this is wave 4. We just have to take a disciple out that is not on the screen right now. I managed to back myself. There's the disciple. There she is. Managed to back myself into this church, which I didn't really know was a great idea, but it was cover. And then what I didn't see coming is these incoming strikes. So there's kind of like mortar strikes on the ground outside. So actually being in the church was a good idea. I don't know if there's other good places outside for cover. I kind of ran right to this church and stayed in there. And then just hammer on this disciple whenever you get a chance. And then at some point, I was kind of getting overrun. I think this is the part here. Getting overrun and just backed into corners and stuff. I didn't realize you could probably get out of the church up there. There's like a little attic or whatever you want to call it. I could probably, right there too, I probably could have grappled my way out of there instead of feeling backed into this corner. But all we got to do here is just knock this disciple out. Yeah, here I ran outside. I was like, that's not a good idea. And then here comes another mortar strike. So just get in the church, replate, get your ammo, find Miss Disciple. I don't know if Disciple's a female or not. I don't want to misgender the Disciple, you know. But she just comes, they come off as a female to me. I don't know why. I don't know if that's true or not. All right, who cares? The Disciple's dead. We're going to go to round 5, wave 5, whatever. This one, I really didn't know what the heck was going on at first. You're going to see me running around here. Clearly no idea what I'm doing. This one, you have to collect 8 shards, one at a time, from those little phantom snipers. Those come across as female to me, too, for some reason. Those little sniper, you know, they got like the little, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But they're going to spawn all over the map. They're going to drop these little shards. You don't have to interact with them or anything. You just run over them, pick them up, and drop them in this zone like you're playing football. You're scoring a touchdown there. And you're finally going to see an example of that here in a second. There it is. There's the shard. Just run over it. You don't have to interact. And then you want to deliver it to this little thing. Again, you don't have to interact. You just run through it. I don't know if there's a time limit on like each shard, you know. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out as time goes. But this is pretty easy, really. This might be one of the more chill parts of this. Just collect shards and go score a touchdown 8 times. And then we're going to the boss fight. So I don't think there was any mortar strikes or anything like that on this round. Like I said, this might be the easiest part of this. Well, killing 60 was pretty easy too. And they'll just spawn in everywhere. This is where I said the grappling hook kind of comes in handy. There's some elevated platforms up there, or the jumping boots, whatever those are called. I never use those, but A lot of people like him. Score your touchdown. And we're going to get to the boss here very shortly. Touchdown. I wish my Cleveland Browns could score touchdowns this easy. We only get like one a game, maybe. I just scored 8 in about 6 minutes. How about that? I don't know why I went on so long with this. Maybe I accidentally put in 2 of these back to back. That's what I might have done there. Whoops. I'm sorry. I said before, I'm not a professional YouTuber. You don't need to subscribe. You don't need to like. You don't need to leave a 1 in the comments if I'm terrible at Endgame. I'm just trying to put this out there to help people. All right, the boss is spawned. So, this boss, you just have to hit it. And really, the meter comes down pretty quick. As soon as you get a hit on it, let's not misgender the boss. It's going to, like, disappear and transport to another place. Oh, I went down. Look at that. No problem. As soon as you hit this boss, it's going to warp to somewhere else. You just got to find it. Follow that little, mark on the screen. And then they are going to drop these mortar strikes on you. They're pretty deadly. So it might be a good idea to stay in near one of these containers for when those mortar strikes come in, because they got me once. Maybe twice. I don't remember. But this was actually pretty easy. The hardest part is avoiding the mortar strikes and tracking the boss when you hit it, when it warps. Just finding out where it is on the map. Incoming strike, take cover. This was kind of strange at the end here. I think I hit the boss, and then oh yeah, they have that little shield too. This has this little ballistic shield. Go in there and hit it. Get out of there. The end of this was kind of strange. I'm firing into a ballistic shield because that's going to work. The end of this was a little strange for me. I'm not really quite sure what happened. Yeah, like I hit the boss. I really wish I could just record live with my voice. It would make it a lot easier than doing a voiceover. There it was. I got busted up. I was in last stand. I'm not sure if like one of my gun effects went off right here and it hit the boss. Like, you see the boss's meter went from like a quarter to, and oh boop, the boss is dead. I don't really know what happened there. It was a little strange. I'm sure we could figure that out, but you see that wasn't too hard. Go and get your little exotic. I'm just going to keep my chaos rounds. I honestly don't know what's good with these exotic or nightmare skills because I only get like 3 of them. I don't even think I've seen the health suit. I want to try that Phoenix Burst, but I have this other one at 3, so I didn't want to get rid of it. I get the Nova Strike or the stupid Phoenix Burst. Nova Strike or the... I don't remember. I'm sorry, I'm rushing this video. I got to get to work. So there it is. Oh, yeah, they have these in the kinetic jump. That's what it's called. They have those in the crates. I'm sure there are self-revive kits, too. So, not too bad. Pretty easy solo. That was my first try on this, and it went pretty smoothly. But I'm sure we can get it even more efficient, more better. So there you go. Good luck. Go beat it up.